What's going on, everyone? DJ, Fitness Still News Reviews, and together with me, people, Panda Supplements, new pre-workout, new, not limited edition.
Totally new pre-workout, Skull. Look at this thing, people, look at it, and respect it.
Respect it, I said. Listen, people, look at it. Man, oh man, does Panda Supplements know how to nail down a pre-workout design. This skull, people, yeah, new pre-workout. I mean, Panda Supplements, man, these guys, what, 2 years been around? They've been making all kinds of impact on the steam junkie planet. Yeah, people, so anyway, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. I'm gonna tell you what's in it and why you should actually give a shit, not about the label, people, because then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this one third time today. Third time. And then, towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna give you my final verdict and tell you where exactly it fits, if it fits, in your steam junkie journey. Now I'm gonna ask in return, by the way, still on the road, yeah, still on the top of the steam junkie mountain, is that you hit that like button. Okay, people, look at this. So, listen, Panda Supplements. This is the first. Is this the first supplement from Panda that doesn't have the panda on it? Man, what have you done to Panda? Where's Panda? I actually like Panda. I have a few of the Panda Supplements shirts. Cool shit. Anyway, so I think Panda is taking a vacation, is PTO, like he's on PTO. Hey, Panda, call me if you need help. Don't know what they did to you. Call me. Like that, Panda. Anyway, so the first, so they had the, Panda Supplements had the Pandemic pre-workout. Actually, they had Fierce, which is their everyday pre-workout. Pandemic, which is sort of between everyday and steam junkie. Then they have Rampage. And then they came out with a bunch of limited editions around Rampage and Pandemic. Changes in the formula, plus flavors, limited edition flavors. But obviously they have like Focus, their nootropic. I'm going to link to that one below. They have a bunch of supplements. Oh, their Fuel protein powder. Fuck me. That shit's good. Good, people. Anyway, always out with these crazy ass designs, loaded formulas. People love Panda Supplements for all the right reasons. Listen. So anyway, so this one is a whole new pre-workout. I think this is the first. It's been a while since a totally new supplement from Panda. Yeah, been a while. It's been a while. What? Who sings that song? It's been a while. Anyway, I'm running a blank. Listen, people, so Skull, this thing, man, I just love the design. Now listen, I know some of you say, hey, TJ, you don't give a fuck about flavor and now you give a fuck about design. So I'll tell you, I prefer a very good looking supplement on flavor because this thing first sits on the shelf and just makes you, I told you, like, why do you prefer an iPhone versus an Android phone? Because the iPhone fucking feels better. A Mac, there's no PC in the fucking world that feels as good as a Mac, just the way it's built. So anyway, listen people, I'm digressing. Let's go into this thing and try to understand. This is what we're trying to do with labels, not just the design. When we read the labels, I actually didn't even read this shit before I tried it. So I'm gonna read this together with you together, and we're gonna try and understand what did the Panda formulators try to actually build here. And then we're going to fucking fully debunk it maybe, because labels are just fucking labels. They mean shit. You never know how it's gonna come together, right? Never know, never know. So we're gonna go into the experience. But the label just does show that the formulator or the people behind this are not stupid. That's what you need to know, that they're not stupid. If you give a shit, if you're okay with stupid people, if you're okay with digesting shit that stupid people make, then fuck it. Skip to the experience. Anyway, people, let me take you through this. You have 1 scoop, 2 scoops. 2 scoops is 21 grams. Obviously, this review is about the 2 scoops experience because it's against my religion. Against my religion to go 1 scoop. We always go full scoop on this channel. Okay, people. So let's go into this. So L-citrulline malate at 8 grams, 2-to-1 ratio, pumps, people. It's a good amount. Beta-alanine at 3.2 grams, standard for beta-alanine. We like the tingling here. Praise. God praise the tingles. We want them. We don't want them annoying like the niacin flushes tingles. We want the tingles to get us in the zone. We like the tingles. There's 3.2, which is a good amount. It's a standard amount. I don't know even if it's like the scientific dose. I don't know. I can't remember now where 3.2 came to. Fuck that shit. It doesn't mean anything. I've taken pre-workout with 6 grams of beta-alanine, and they felt exactly like 3.2, and sometimes you didn't feel shit. Anyway, L-tyrosine at 3 grams for focus. That's a lot of focus ingredient. Choline at 1.5 at what? No, sorry. Missed the agmatine for pump. So you have a pump formula, solid pump formula here. Alpha GPC and choline. Alpha GPC at 600, which is the clinical dose for this version of choline, which is one of my favorite. Alpha GPC always jives with me. Choline also focus ingredient. Then you have DMAE, focus ingredient. Then you have lion's mane at 500 milligrams, which is, I would say, the lower threshold for effective lion's mane, which is like a next-gen nootropic. Anyway, a lot of nootropics here. So clearly, so far, the Panda people with Skull, and maybe that's the Skull, went over the nootropic experience. Okay, caffeine at 325 milligrams. It's not a crazy amount of caffeine. There's probably more types of caffeine. This is caffeine anhydrous, which peaks at around 40 minutes. But 325 is fine. By the way, I'm not like, you know, when I see pre-workouts with 600, 700, I mean, yeah, it's like the shock effect, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. If you can nail it with less ingredients, then great. Some of my favorite pre-workouts out there have like 8 ingredients. It doesn't mean that you can't build a great pre-workout with a lot of ingredients like this one. But I'm just saying, labels are just fucking labels. Scientifically proved, by the way. Harvard, Yale, whatever, Oxford, BBC. Yeah, fuck the BBC, by the way. Full of shit. Anyway, caffeine anhydrous, we said, pink Himalayan salt for pumps, again, so solid pump formula. Also, eucanopurinus for focus, 200 milligrams. Then you have theobromine, 200 milligrams. It's like caffeine's nephew. Good for focus and mood elevation. You have caffeine citrate. Yeah, that's what I thought, 100 milligrams. So that's like going to be extra caffeine, but it's faster acting, like 10 minutes, in 10 minutes. You have CogniQ coffee. Okay, more caffeine for long-lasting effect. L-theanine at 100 milligrams. Fuck L-theanine. 100 milligrams compared to like, there's like, what, 500 milligrams probably of stimulants here, so fuck it. You're not going to feel it. Theoretically, it's going to prevent the crash. Bullshit. Like, and by the way, theoretically also can help with focus, but it also can help with going to sleep. Anyway, rhodiola rosea, another focus ingredient. And then you have dicaffeine malate at 15 milligrams for a long-lasting effect. Then you have 2 absorption, actually 3 different types of absorption ingredients, and uperzine for focus. Okay, people, listen to this. You geniuses, because I know some of you are fucking geniuses. IQ of 3,000 already figured out that this shit is all about pump and focus from a label perspective, but like we said, labels are just labels. So this skull here, you see this skull is supposed to be focused and pumped. Oh, I love this skull. Man, this shit looks great. Anyway, people, yeah, let's get into the experience. Fuck the label. There's so much shit here. You never know how it's gonna come together, so I'm gonna share with you a personal experience. Like I said, today, 3 hours ago was my 3rd time taking this one on 2 scoops, like I said. Let's start with the flavor. Let's go into the experience. So there's 2 flavors that I got. Let me see what flavors they are because I didn't even take a look. Skull Crusher, which looks like something with, what is it, watermelon type thing. The skull here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like crushed. The watermelon is crushed. And the other one is Insane in the Membrane. I like it, right? Looks like, what is this? I don't know what this fruit here is. I'm gonna put it here, you tell me, I don't know. Listen, so I tried both of them. Both of them are solid. They're okay, right? Like they're okay. I would say, let me check which one I prefer. I prefer that you go fuck yourself because you give a fuck about flavors. Yeah, they're both okay. Fuck it. Seriously, fuck it. Who cares? You're gonna put all this shit in your body. Did you see what I just read? There's like 750 different ingredients that the FDA says that you're gonna die from. Seriously. Anyway, they're both okay. One of them, I think the Insane in the Membrane was a bit tarty, but it was fun. Fuck it, let's move on. You're pissing me. Okay, let's get into the experience, people. So, listen to this. Let me take you through the journey with Skull by Panda Supplements so you know what to expect if you're actually going to give it a shot. So listen to this. Let's start with the impact. How fast is the impact? Where does it hit? So actually you're going to feel this one relatively quick. You're going to feel it within, I want to say, 15 to 20 minutes, the energy is gonna come over and you're gonna start feeling it rolling, right? Like it's rolling. It's not like one of these smack you immediately and you're like, boom, you're like, no, it's like creeps on you. It starts like a 15, 20 minutes and it peaks at around, I wanna say, 35 minutes, right? And then from that point on, it's like, it's just a straight line. But there's an impact in, there's a change in 40 minutes in, but wait for it. Anyway, so that's what you're gonna feel. As far as the beta amylin tingling, like I mentioned, fuck the label, it's not intense. You feel the buzz, you know that beta amylin tingling when you feel the buzz, but it's not like over, like just taking over everything, no. You feel the beta amylin tingles, it's very, I wanna say mild tingles, so I prefer a bit stronger, but it's mild tingles. You feel it, it's there, it gets you into the zone, but it's not like super, super impactful. Anyway, as far as the actually energy and then the focus, so this thing is really interesting because, like I mentioned, it's gonna peak at around 35 minutes, the energy, and it's that good workout energy, right? No heart rate going up, you're not gonna be, you know, running for your life, looking for shelter because your heart is going to explode. You're not gonna feel like you're dying. It feels healthy, but strong workout energy. Workout, you wanna work out. What's really impressive about this one is around 40 minutes, there's this bubble created around you, a focus bubble though. Not a mood elevation bubble, a focus bubble. This thing is, you're gonna feel, and it's very, very interesting because like I said, the energy kicks in, then it's straight line at around 30 minutes, very productive, you're going, and then you suddenly, after 40 minutes, I felt, and it was consistent in all 3 times I tried it, that suddenly there was a bubble around me, focus bubble. It wasn't a dancing bubble, right? I wasn't dancing, there was no dancing involved as far as euphoric mood elevation, but it was a very strong focus bubble. This is a very strong nootropic. Like the label here, as far as the nootropics piece, do not lie, because I can also see this, because the beta amylin tingling, it's interesting what I'm gonna say right now. Because the beta amylin tingling is not intense, I could see myself using this as a nootropic. Actually, if you look at the label, you remove the pump formula and the beta amylin, this is a very powerful nootropic. I can see myself using this as a nootropic for a, boom, you saw that? Instincts. Because like just very strong bubble in the zone, you're going from set to set, from machine to machine, from a lift to a lift. I really like that bubble, nothing disturbs you, you're in the zone with the music. You know that this is one of these things that doesn't get you, like I said, to dance with the music, but just gets you to merge with the music. Now, let me tell you this, the pumps are fucking solid. And I think it's a combination of both the pump ingredients here, plus like that mind-muscle connection because you're so zoned in. This reminds me, you know which one this reminds me? This reminds me of Brain Blitz, the original Brain Blitz by Phase 1 Nutrition from like 3 years ago, which was like wholly focused, right? Like it was just very much in the zone. I really, really like it. Listen, and it feels healthy, right? Like it feels, this is a pre-workout for working out if you want to be in the zone. Like I said, probably on 1 scoop, you could use this as a very solid nootropic because on 2 scoops, I think you're gonna get a bit too much of the sense of urgency. On 1 scoop though, that would be an amazing nootropic, so you have a double use for the shit. Listen, if you like the focus bubble on top of amazing pumps, like really good pumps and good sense of urgency and motivational energy, listen, and you want this thing on your shelf to show your mom so she could be proud of you because your little pussy ass cares about flavors, then, man, give it a shot. Listen, people, Panda, and by the way, Panda, call me, I'm worried. Anyway, listen, Panda did a very good job here. I'm gonna link below to the page on Fitness News where you can find deals, coupons, sex and money while supporting the channel. If you're gonna give this a shot, I told you exactly what to expect and what to not expect from Skull by Panda Supplements. Listen, people, if this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more reviews like this because this is what we do here. We give you our honest, unbiased fucking opinion.
Yeah.